saying Kayla was just shot, he just killed Kayla, oh my God, he shot her in her head. That was his exact words.
I couldn't bear for myself to come down them stairs. God kept saying, don't go down them stairs. Don't go down there. But my heart was telling me, go down there. And I screamed so loud. I grabbed somebody's phone. I grabbed one of her friend's phone and called them ambulance. I said, y'all need to get here now. My daughter's shot.
Fan of truth, not lies, and today, family, will be covering Nykayla's story. A 15-year-old girl loses her life to gun violence, and the alleged shooter is a 9-year-old boy. Officers responded to a report of a shooting at 600 Leonard Street at 8 p.m. on Saturday, soon after finding Nykayla Strawder unresponsive. Investigators spoke to several witnesses at the scene who informed them that the 9-year-old was playing with a loaded handgun when it accidentally discharged, striking the 15-year-old in the head. The 9-year-old then dropped the gun and fled the scene. Police obtained a search warrant before quickly learning the gun was registered to an adult female who is a relative of the boy and serves as an armed security guard. It was also reported that the 9-year-old boy would not be charged. Nykayla Strawder's mother stated, "I want children to be more safe. I lost my daughter. I will never be the same. I want this to never stop until somebody is charged." Nykayla's family still does not know what justice will look like for them. The parents spoke with reporters about the incident.
Weapon.
A 9-year-old was able to get a hold of a gun? And this little boy has had this gun for weeks.
Family and friends this week devastated over the killing.
I want y'all to remember anything but that little girl. Is that she stood on this porch, yo, and she protected our family.
Yes, she did.
The alleged shooter, a 9-year-old boy, who, according to the victim's family members, was part of a weeks-long disagreement with Nykayla's younger brother before confronting her with the gun.
And I don't care what anybody says. You know the difference between right and wrong when you're 9.
Tonight, trying to understand how the shooting could have happened and what consequences might come amid a culture of gun violence in a city grappling with the crime crisis. Kenji Scott,
that's the wrong message.
A community activist, among those calling for accountability in this tragic killing, calling the accused shooter a danger to other children and adults.
And they have committed kids to residential treatment facilities. They remove those kids from the home. If this kid is allowed to continue to be on the streets, to continue to be in a home, what's going to happen when he gets angry with his neighbor? He's going to raise another gun to somebody else's head and put another bullet in their head? So we're going to leave this kid on the streets untreated with no consequence? That's ridiculous.
But as Scott calls for something to be done with the boy, Mayor Brandon Scott reminding everyone this investigation is not over.
Our detectives are tracking everything down, but what we have to do is let our detectives do their work. They will get to the facts. But one fact that we know is clear, one thing that we can be clear about is that there is someone who had a registered gun that didn't properly do something with it.
Meantime, other questions, including why would any child turn to gun violence to resolve a dispute?
In most cases, when people lose a child, they begin to lose themselves. A kid that is not even considered an adult shooting your daughter in the head with no consequences, nor the person who owns the gun, is crazy. Critics, tell me what you think. If you tune into this episode, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and I will be back with another episode.